Hi, dear friends. This is Wasima Isra. I hope you are doing well. If it's your first video, just maybe I can introduce myself. I am a publisher. I am an author also of different books related to spirituality. Among them, there is the Psychic Self Defense Kit and the 365-day challenge. And I've put also the second volume, which is for Mystic Souls. And I have other books also that you can find on my website, Core Magic. I facilitate also the production and publication of some books for other authors. I am also a teacher at the Temple of Roses. I teach the medicine of roses and also mystical other knowledges from the stars. So for today, I am making this video for especially for the people that I am meeting at the moment, whether through some Facebook groups or meetups. They have asked me to state or to talk about the difference between oracle decks and tarot decks. Also, this is a kind of my own view, and I gathered also some other people's views about the difference between two. If you want to explore further this topic, I suggest the book Study Your Tarot Deck, the challenge Study Your Tarot Deck in 21 Days. It is a book where you can really explore further the difference between Oracle and Tarot. So let's stay with the structure first. And you know that the tarot deck has a specific structure, and it has a specific structure. It has 78 cards. You have the majors, the minors, and the court cards. However, the oracle deck has really no structure in itself. Oracle comes from the word oracle, and it is related to seeing beyond or to get guidance from, and so on. So it has been employed, this word has been employed many thousands years ago, and comes from Greece, and I talk about it more in the book. But just to say that the idea of an oracle is to bring messages and to link in between words and to give give statements or give what is hidden behind the veils. In that sense, tarot becomes an oracle. So we can say that the tarot is an oracle. However, we now employ the word oracle about all the cards that, they don't have a structure or they follow a structure of the creator. Some creators make an oracle deck using their own belief system, using a topic that they want to share or learn about. You have some oracles about astrology. You have oracles about, I have one just here, materia prima. So there are many oracles, and they really have their own word in a way. I'm showing the I Don't Care oracle. We are creating this. It's the old version. The new version, I didn't receive it yet, and it's coming with 84 cards. Just to say, so I don't have it yet. But so this deck, for example, has this energy of strength. I don't care. I have to say what I want to say. I take care of myself, and so on. So it has a spirit, the spirit of the creator. However, even if tarot has its own structure and own messages, you will find three tarot systems in it. You have the Rider-Waite, which has been created in the last century by Rider-Waite-Smith. You have the, I'm sorry for the names, of course, I will scratch them. And it has been illustrated by, oh my God, I forgot her name. But Pam, all right, I forgot the name. I'm bad with names, by the way. But anyway, it is a new system. But there is another system that came after it, which is the thought, and it has been created by in collaboration with two people really participating in creating. There is Aleister Crowley, who brought these ideas and inspirations, but there is the illustrator that I forgot the name. I'm sorry, that put her insights there. Both the creators have based their art on women's. That's really a privilege. Rider Waite has been created, illustrated by a woman, and also the thoughts has been illustrated by a woman. But before that, there was the Marseille deck and also the Italian decks, the Tarocchi, that are even more ancient. So the history of tarot as we know it today starts between the 1400, and before that there were playing cards and so on. So I won't talk about the history of tarot today, but just to say that the tarot has its own system, but you will find three distinct types in it. It has a structure, yet it changed over time. And here I have the Modern Love Tarot by Itoni that I really love. And these two, they are at hand because I was using them yesterday. Um, it has uh, fabric the fabric of the Rider Waite as basis, but then it talks about the multiple loves and the multiple ways we express love, the multiple couples that exist in today's life. So it has the belief system and it has the values that the creator cherishes too. You see that these both today in today's world we are able to express our values through tarot. And it's a big freedom we are taking, of course. And just to talk about this, the Arthurian tarot also, it's by Kathleen and Matthews. It's also different, even if it has the Rider Waite in the basics, as a basic structure. But it's specialized on the Arthurian mythology. So that is one big difference. Now, in the way people express their experience or express their, I would say, describe their experience with tarot versus the oracles, I had very interesting sentences here. So, people say that the tarot has a more masculine side, while oracle is more feminine. Some people say, well, tarot is more complete. It has the masculine and feminine, while the oracles has the masculine aspect because it brings the right message. It's very clear, while tarot needs more interpretation. So we see here already that the way people experience their energy is really different. Some people use the tarot for self-reflection, maybe to give hope, uh, to close cycles. They take tarot reading for big events, while oracle they take it more for daily life use or daily life messages. So tarot for some people is a tool to make decisions, to find the poles or the main areas where they have to focus for the year or for their 20 years or for the next 10 years. And it for some people it represents the wholeness. It also represents the vision, the larger vision about situations. And while oracles, they represent more freedom for some people, and they show also the possibility to connect with spirit allies. I just have this one here by Diana Cooper, the Dragon Oracle, which also helps to connect with some energies, particular energies, to make the work with them more profound. It's practical. They can help to get more motivation. You see, there are some specific guidance and also jump in, like more motivational sentences there. They also break from the unknown because tarot is known, but the oracles are bring that rebel side, that breaking from the habit, from the structure. So maybe for some people the oracles are bring more freedom, but we have to say that tarot is an ancient system based also, from what we say, on mysteries. which means that it requires a long years of study. I am a beginner. I'm always a beginner in my study of tarot and oracles. I consider myself as a beginner all the time. And some oracles do not require that much study, but some do. For example, when I created the Cosmic Oracle deck, for me it required 3 or 4 years to really understand the structure of the cosmic laws and how they work. So it's not, it depends on the creator again and the messages that he brings. So, what I would suggest for if you are a beginner or if you want to explore more each, I would suggest the challenge that I put in the book to ask your, if you use tarot or you use oracle, take your deck and ask him, um, what is the best, uh, 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 what is the best tool that I can use at the moment? Can I use both of them? Explore these questions with your deck. And also, what is your intention from using the tarot? What is your intention from using the oracles? You have a general view about these two. What can you learn from them? You see also many people starting their practice with tarot, struggling with the guidebook. I want to read the guidebook. I might do a video about, okay, what book can help you with that. But at the same time, we are rich also with our own symbolism and our own life. I think, in my perspective, that we have to use what is available to us. The ancients, when as I practice shamanism, I know that divination does not need all of this. We can do divination with the stone, with the trees, with the mountains, with the sky, with the clouds, with the hands. We can do divination with anything that is available to us. So let's not try to grasp everything. Let's instead use what is available to us to get the best guidance. And then the next step is to put that guidance into practice. Because it's good to learn, that's amazing. But what do we do with what we learn? We are a practical being. We are an action being. We have to put in practice what we learn and to share it with others. We are not here just to gather. You know that thing about gathering. I know I have it because I love tarot and I love oracle. But we have to be careful about why are we gathering. Are we gathering to use? Are we gathering because it speaks to me about something that's very important to me that I need to see? Why are you gathering knowledge? What are you doing with it? That's something I put here for you. So I hope this helps, and please let me know if you have further questions and if you want to explore more topics. Anyway, I really have this desire to make things easy for you and to give you like some threads on how you can start or refine your practice and maybe align it to who you are. Even with that, having different oracles and tarot decks is sometimes good because it opens a doorway in you that is different from the other doorways, you know? It shows an archetype in you. Every tarot, every oracle awakens an archetype within you that is different. Um, and it's really interesting. I have seen one of the participants also showing a deck, and she had a really difficult time with her deck. And I'm like, maybe it's not the best deck for you. Maybe you need something different that is like who you are. Maybe you need a deck that has more visuals, that is more expressive, or maybe you need something more simple. But try to choose in both decks something that is easy for you, that makes your life easier, that helps you in your pursuit, even if you do tarot readings or in your pursuit. If you are looking for mystical knowledge, well, there are many decks that can help you. If you want to do reading for your family, well, there are many decks that can help you. But specify your goal, specify who you are, and that is how you can find the best decks that will help you in your way and not complicate your life and make you feel that you will never reach that practicality of tarot and oracle, that you will never do good readings, you will never understand tarot. No, forget that. Choose things that make your life easier and simple. So, have a lovely day, and I hope to talk to you soon with other videos. Bye bye.